On the stage behind us are 4 different band classes. And this is the very first time that they've ever played together as an ensemble. What I love about band is that it teaches so much more than just how to read music. It teaches history. They're reading a foreign language every time they're reading music. It engages more of the brain than any other subject that your students will take. They've learned a lot of things, and we're going to take you from what they learned all the way up to where we're at currently. Now, the very first thing that we learned is we learned how to sit. So if you'll notice, all the students should be sitting at the edge of their seat with both feet flat on the floor. Sitting as tall as they can from the waist up. Their chin should be up, not down, because if you sit them down like this, then they're not going to get good sound. And then we also learned I'd say about the first couple of weeks, just how to put the instrument together. Just how to create those first couple sounds. And we learned that the first note that we're going to learn how to play is a whole note, which lasts for 4 beats. And they have to lightly tap their heel where we can't hear the heel on the stage. Okay, so this is their very first note, the whole note. The next thing that we learned was half note. A half note receives 2 beats, and they have to initiate each note with the tongue, and then they have to rest for 2 half rests. And if you notice, the students are breathing together and looking at the conductor so they can all start together. And then the release is like this. Everybody releases here, and then the low brass hang over just a little bit more so we have a nice release for the audience. So this next one is going to be half notes.
The dotted quarter note, which is 1.5 beats, followed by 1/8 note that you're going to hear in this Ode to Joy. In this song, everything up until now, we've learned everything in 4/4 time signature, which meant there were 4 beats in each measure. Now we're changing it to 2/4, which means there were 2 beats in each measure. We're also going to play this in a round, which means one group will start, and a second group will start later, then we'll have a third group that will start even later. So it's a little bit more independent, so they're going to have to really be on their toes and think. Here's Forever Shaka. First full sheet of music. It's called Flight of the Banshee. You're going to see in the percussion section, we've added different instruments now other than snare drum and the mallets. We're going to add timpani, we're going to add bass drum, we're going to add tambourine, we're going to add woodblock, and you'll see some other things in the next song after Flapping the Banshee as well. Give them a little bit to kind of get settled. Hopefully they're almost there.
Before we play our last song for you guys, I'd like to acknowledge some wonderful people that help us to make all this happen. First off, I see Mr. Lynch over here. He's one of the best percussion instructors in the country, and we are very fortunate that he teaches our percussionists how to play as well as they do. Thank you. Next, we have our Director of Bands here at Lassiter High School, Mr. James Thompson. Here's our future Trojans on their way up. I know he's going to be happy because we got 21 trombones, and he's a trombone player. I know he's cycling. You probably saw a trombone train. Yes. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Thompson, for all your support of our future Trojans. And then we have Mr. David Banks. He's at all of our concerts. He's a huge supporter of our arts and a huge reason why we have this beautiful hall. So please thank Mr. Banks. And then over on this side, I said this at the last concert, but if you don't have students in the older bands yet, Mr. Tanner had some huge shoes to fill. Huge, but he's done, and it's such an incredible job. And it's like, we miss Miss Heflin, but Mabry has continued on, and he's really done a fantastic job. So thank you, Mr. Tanner, for all your support. It teaches the kids how to play in concert A-flat. Usually most middle school bands don't play in A-flat till like 7th or 8th grade. So it teaches them a whole new key. It's harder to play in tune. They have to understand that D flat that's in 5th position. It's kind of like finding Waldo for the trombone players. For the 2 and 3 combination, for the valves, they have to understand they have to put a lot more air in the instruments. And it teaches a lot of complex rhythms. Percussion is learning 16th notes. They're adding more percussion instruments. Woodwinds and brass, and they're splitting up the parts even more. And we would like to conclude our program with Boom Boom Stomp. at the progress they make up to the spring concert. Encourage those sounds. They get better with more practice. Yes, yes. They might sound kind of scary, but it's nice when it pays off like this. Thank you all for coming out.